Okay. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna change my palico stuff. Just okay. So you can equip your palicos to do certain things. You can have them taunt enemies, tank for you, heal for you. You know, you can have them do certain things depending on the equipment you give him. I'm gonna change his equipment just to have a little bit more defense, even though he probably doesn't need it. I'm gonna have my palico also set up to heal. Why not? Okay. And I'm ready to go.
So your Palico can be healer, tank, or DPS, pretty much.
Yeah. Your palico's pretty cool. He can also learn the language of certain animals and use them as support for you. Like, he can tame a monster in mid-battle, and then that monster will help you fight other monsters.
Cool.
Or your palico can talk to other palicos and get them to help you out too during your quest. It's pretty cool what they can do. Alright.
Get an army full of Palicos and just like ambush.
Great Devourer, Great Jagras.
That'd be funny.
The Great Jagras has
Alright,
yellow and
once
green
again,
stripes
same thing like last time.
and the gluttonous habit of swallowing prey whole. You know the drill.
Go in here
We've
and
got to
pick out
find
your
it
stuff.
and hunt it before time runs out.
After you do that, you should be good. Now, this is the beta, so all your stuff's at max and you shouldn't have to worry about it. But, also, the stuff that over here does give you a boost. Now, different camps have different areas. But, well, different looking areas. Over here is the food area. This is where you can eat food that increases your stats. This will cost money once the game is out. But you'll have money as you guys do stuff. So pick a table and sit down to it. Eating a meal improves your health and stamina and activates food skills. Such as one that will just increase your attack, one that increases your defense, one that increases your elemental resistance, and one that does both attack and defense. S means small, M means medium, L would mean large increase, okay? So, put it that way. Since this is something of a beginner level mission, I'm not going to worry too much about attack at all because he dies pretty quickly. He's pretty easy to kill. However, if you want, I would suggest doing defense for your very first time. After that, you can pick what any one of these you want.
So fish platter.
Yep. They make that shit look good.
That shit does not look like a fish platter. The fuck? My dude, that's chicken. And shish kebab. What the hell?
Hey, look, we hope is that. Okay, so now we have a DAT boost. It doesn't last the whole entire time, but it should stay on you for a little bit. Alright. Now it's time to actually go out and, yeah, notification squad. Yeah, YouTube notifications are another thing, man. Alright, this is our little hut over here. This is where you can pretty much decide what type of tent. Yep, this is Light Guardian. You can go in here and you can change your weapons.
Hello.
Make sure you're always prepped and ready for what comes next.
No, I'm saying hi to the chat. I'm Light Guardian from DCUO. By the way, Hood, this here is the leader in the clan from DCUO, if you're wondering. You were
That
saying,
was
Hawk?
Mender who was yeah, that was Mender who was asking. Alright. Once you're in there, change your equipment and gear if you wish to. If not, you can set out.
Oh, okay, cool. So you could make second choices.
Yeah, now before we actually set out, it's time to use your weapon. Okay. On the top right of your screen, you'll see commands you can currently do while you're moving or while you're running. Any action you do will change those commands up there.
I figured that much out already.
Alright, cool.
And
Each
how to
weapon's
fight.
different, how you use it.
Right.
Alright. So, when you're trying to fight, your fight buttons are going to be triangle and circle.
Yep.
The switch axe has two forms.
It's your
axe
most
and sword.
basic. Oop, not bad.
You can power up sword attacks by injecting them
Good
with
thing I
the
can't really hurt you.
Okay.
Yeah, good thing I can't really hurt you. This is the most basic attack you can do. It does pretty moderate damage. Each weapon has its own attack rating too, so this is probably about the 4th strongest weapon. I really, really like it. Right. Now besides this, there is the circle attack, which is kind of like your special. You can pretty much just hold this button or you can tap it. If you tap it, you just keep swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging. But you can also just hold it if you want to. Now this uses your stamina. Once you run out of stamina, you have to wait to get that up. Your stamina is also used to run. If you don't know what the run button is, that is the right bumper. It lets you run. That's going to be very important. Yeah. Now besides that, there's the X button. The X button will let you dodge things.
Then let the scout fly show you the way.
Mender said, "What's up?"
What?
Mender said, "What's up?"
Waza!
Alright, this is dodge. This is going to be very important because sometimes you can't just stand there and take damage.
There's no
Sometimes you
blocking
need to
involved
dodge.
either.
Depending on the weapon, you can block. It all depends on the weapon. If you got a shield, you can block. But sometimes it takes time to get into your block stance, so yeah. Dodge can loosely always be done. Now, my weapon's put away, so I'm doing a roll dodge. Depending on what you're actually doing, you'll be able to, like, just sidestep things.
Okay.
Alright. Now, besides that, there is your stringer ammo. You gotta pick up certain things, which I'll show you later. Stringer ammo can be used to cause distractions for monsters, if you want them to go in a certain direction. Or you can use it to get their attention. Like, if you want their attention focused on you, shoot them with it, and they will come running. They will be mad and come at you. If you want to focus their attention somewhere else, shoot the environment itself, like next to it. Like, if you want to check out this area, shoot next to it and kind of lead it away. You can kind of trick it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So besides that, if you just hold the X and while you're not moving, you crouch down. This can be used to camouflage yourself, depending on what certain things you have equipped to yourself. For instance, well, I can't walk into that. I guess we're gonna have to actually go into a bush so I can show you. You can actually camouflage yourself into a bush so that no one can see you. Kinda like, I can't do it this one. But pretty much, if you have a hard time seeing yourself, so does everything else. Now, whenever you're camouflaged, the circle around your minimap will turn purple. That means no one can see you. Now, if they bump into you, of course they know you're there, but they would have to actually bump into you. Alright, that can be used to make sure that nothing can see you. Like if you're fighting something and it's getting hard, you can start doing that again. That should help out a bit. Alright, let's do this. Alright, besides that, I guess it's time to do some advanced stuff here. So, this thing turns into a weapon. If you hit the right trigger, this is your sword. This is a charged thing. It takes energy to use your sword. Alright, under your name up there on the top right, you're gonna see a light green bar, and then under that you're gonna see like the sword with a bar, like a blue bar in the middle of it. That blue bar is that blue bar is the energy for your charged weapon. When that depletes, your weapon automatically turns back to the axe. Now the light green, almost yellow, sometimes light green, that is your weapon's sharpness. Depending on what weapon you have sharpness that you have to worry about. And I'm getting that pop up again. I thought I had everything cooled down. Maybe I have the fan on this low setting. It's one sec. Do I have it on the low setting? Yes, I do. No wonder. Yep, not bad. I was on the wrong setting. Alright, I also got my window open, so that should help out too. Alright, my bad. Okay, so what you can do is there's certain combos you can use. Like for instance, you have your weapon out. My bad. Just your regular weapon, not your axe form. My bad. Let me turn it back to normal. You can switch it just by hitting the trigger button. When you're doing this, anytime that you decide to hit the trigger button afterwards, you do a combo that will combo it into the sword. It's pretty sweet. Try it out. Alright, after that, you also try using the triangle and the circle button too. Now keep in mind, this uses up your energy too.
Target is proving to be elusive.
The blue bar.
Take a good look at the wildlife map and pay close attention.
Once
to
you're out
its
of energy,
stat
it will
too.
turn back to normal. Like that. Just keep
Does
that
it
in mind.
recharges the energy over time?
Yep, it recharges just by you not having it out.
Okay.
Alright, now there is a special move you can do besides this. I'm going to wait for my bar to go back up. One sec. I'm back. That was my brother. He wanted to make sure I ate something. I told him I'd eat in a second. Not early hunger. Alright. Now that my weapon's back up to full, let me show you this move. Okay, so once your sword's actually out, there's a charged attack. This will take all of your energy. If you hold triangle and circle together, what is that? Triangle, circle together.
Damn.
Alright, what you do is you hold triangle and circle to get your energy. One sec, let me turn it back. Okay. You hit the button to start your charge, and then you just hold and tap triangle to do that. Now there's two versions of it. You can do something like that. One second. You can do something like that. Yep. Keep getting that pop-up. Damn. Actually, it seems there's just one version. But yeah, you can charge like this. First you hit triangle and circle, and then you tap triangle to get the explosion. Like, rapidly tap it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's super useful once you mount the animal. And you can mount monsters. You can jump on their back and you can cling on to them and stab them and everything. Pictures impaling them with that and then releasing that power.
How do you mount them?
Jumping on their back. There'll be times where you're
How do
higher
you-
elevation than the other monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, certain weapons will jettison you up into the air, and you can use that opportunity to also jump on the monster's back. Certain weapons. Not ours, so this weapon doesn't jettison you.
Yeah, we're pretty heavy equipped.
Yeah.
We're heavy duty here.
Exactly. Alright, so that is the basics of this. You're going to have to keep your weapon sharp. Let me show you how to do that. Okay, so at the bottom you see there's a thing called Mega Potions over there. It has buttons on it. Every time you hit the square button, you take a potion. Kind of like this right here. Now, if you're at full health, you'll pull it out, but you won't drink it. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. Try it out.
Right.
Alright, yeah. Now, if you use the D-pad, you can arrow along to different things you need. Depending on what's going on with you, you're going to need to take some of these. For instance, Mega Potion gives you a lot of health. Potion just gives you a moderate supply. Max Potion gives you full health. Antidote will cure any type of, will cure certain things like poison that you have. Null Berry will stop like heat damage from you. Well Steak will give you back your energy, because after time you run out of energy permanently and you have to put it back up. Okay, Weltstone is used to keep your blade sharp. Because we have bladed weapons, they lose their sharpness constantly, and you need to keep that up. So Wellstone, right. You're gonna have to use that. Once you're over it, click the square button, and you'll see something like this. That sharpens your blade. Once your blade loses its sharpness, which is that light green thing up there, once you lose your sharpness, your weapon is ineffective. Keep that in mind. That goes for bladed weapons. Okay. So we have a few minutes left. I think we're ready to at least track the monster. I can show you how to do that. Now with this game, unlike other Monster Hunters games, you have to track the monster unless you just happen to hop in upon it. Alright, to start the mission out, if you really want to, you can talk to her unless you already know what to do.
Remember, our target is a great Jagras. If you ever get lost, consult your map.
Okay.
Alright, for the map, you want to test the touch pad.
Your wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters.
If you come across a monster and your scout flies are high enough level, by collecting clues, your scout flies level up and will start tracking monsters even on your mini-map. So you always know where something at. If you know where an area is at, or where a monster's at, you can click on it, and then your scout flies will lead you over there.
Scout fly?
Yeah. You'll see them once we walk out here. Now, we don't have enough time to actually do anything, but, because you gotta go, and because this is about to end. But next time, I will, show you how it works. Okay, here it goes. Walk over here. This is one of the scout flies. Once you walk over here, you'll see something that looks like kind of like fairies coming out.
Some well-done steak to restore it to
Okay,
max.
I see it.
Okay, those are scout flies. Let's go on a little bit of a training mission real quick. Actually, let's go up here. Okay. When you're first out here, you will pick up clues. Your scout flies will show you where items are, and they'll also show you where certain clues are at. Okay, like for instance, let me pick up this thing real quick. You also should be able to pick this up. Certain things can become
Scout
ammo
flies
for
have
you.
found something. Go get a closer look.
Okay, right in front of me it looks kind of like watermelon. This can be used for stringer ammo. If you pick some up, like I just did.
This should work as slinger ammo. You can use it to hit things that are far away.
Try it out. Certain ammo does certain effects. Some will like set things on fire, while others will just stun or annoy it. It all depends on the type of ammo you have and that you're using.
How can you view the description of these ammo?
There really is no description, really. You're gonna have to just like pick it up and see what it does. Yeah. Certain plants will help you along the way as you fight things. Like for instance, these plants over here give you back your life. What you can do is you can shoot them, or you can just tap on them, and yeah. See that?
Yep.
A lot of plants will also help you in battle. By hitting certain plants, they will start to display a mist or a light that will stun or hurt the monsters that you're fighting. Okay, over here is our first clue. As you see, the scout flies all around it. By clicking on it, you can learn more about the monster. Go ahead and do it. Okay, so you got a little bit of XP.
The scout flies have locked onto the scent of the monster. Be on the lookout for more tracks or traces.
Okay. As you find more tracks and traces of things, you'll be able to learn more about the monster. Once you learn all you can about the monster, you will always know where the monster is at anytime you want to find it. And that goes on for even other missions. Like when you do other missions, you'll still have this information on this monster, which is pretty cool.
That is.
Alright. So this quest is about to end in a few minutes, but I guess that's okay, because you gotta go, right?
Yeah.
Well, what we could do is look for some more stuff before it actually ends. I think we have like 30 seconds left. Alright, so what we're going to do is just keep looking for some more clues. Pretty much our scout fly should help us out if we, yeah, you can use that for stringer ammo. That's a stone. That's like just throwing a brick at somebody. That really pisses them off. Or you can use it.
Does it piss you off?
Bruh.
Headshot. Fatality. End of the match with a headshot.
Damn, bro. Alright, at this screen you can decide whether you want to play again with your current party or whether you want to change parties. To decide, you just hit R3 to decide which one you want to be with.
Oh.
Alright, so that's been about a good, I want to say 30 minutes or an hour or so of this gameplay. Alright. I guess I might get back on here later today, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I gotta take care of some stuff around the house, but thanks for watching this gameplay. I'll probably be on YouTube tomorrow just because I haven't been on there like that. Alright, hey, Light, whenever you get on, just hit me up, man.
Well, that'll be tomorrow.
For sure. Because I know you gotta go to work.
And he says tomorrow is the weekend and I ain't gotta work. Tomorrow's my free day.
For sure.
God, but I really wish I didn't have to work today. So fucking tired.
Yeah, shoot, I'm tired, man. I didn't go to sleep for a long time. I was dealing with stuff.
I'm gonna rest for like 15 minutes and then start changing. Cause then my ride will be here by like 8:30.
Alright, no problem. I'll let you go then.
Peace out, guys.
For sure. Thanks for coming by the stream, guys. Alright guys, I gotta get out of here. Thanks for coming through here, watching this gameplay. Thanks for watching it later. Shout out to my boy Light Guardian. Shout out to Pugga for coming through, man. Thanks for watching. I'm just saying Pugga because that's what's on the side of the screen. Although I probably should say Jumpster. My bad. Anyway, guys, I gotta get out of here, man. Thanks for watching the stream, guys. This is your boy Darkblade XX at Dark Enforcers Gaming Network, aka Black Hawk Division Leader for DCUO. Dark Enforcers, Darkness Rises. Holla at you, boy. See ya.